just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Matt Manning.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. 0-1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gone in order. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. High fly ball out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's the DH, Terry Carpenter. In the air, right side. Has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Wenzel Perez. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Adames snags it on the run. 1 left. New inning getting started. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. And that one in the air, center field. He's got it. 1 down. Here's the rookie right fielder, Jackson Chourio. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chourio goes 6'1", only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. There's the strike. The wind and the pitch. Not even close there. 2-1. No score here in the second. That one misses. 3-1. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work. And we're back. Leading off, Peralta back to work. In the air, out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Out there to center. And there's one down. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Terang makes the play. Tries to get back and save. The batter now, Javier Baez. This to center field. Mitchell going after it. And the inning is over. Tigers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Comerica Park. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That catches the corner. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The line to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Perez makes the grab for the second out. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Up the middle. And that chance handled.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. No. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch swinging. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Chourio raging back towards the wall. Just missed it.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the line.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Perez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, base hit, right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up. Terang moving under it. And the inning is over. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now it's William Contreras. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Goes down looking. And now it's Christian Yelich. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Keith hauls it in, and there's 2 away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. To the right side. Keith fires over to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Mitchell gets under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Javi Baez digs in right side. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Slow roller to third. And that's just foul. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-2. Got it. And that is that. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jake Bauers. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hoskins up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The Brewers down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Popped up. Rogers gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Taps softly to the right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bowers at third. Mitchell on second. Terang on at first with 2 down.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Green going back. Out of here. Grand slam. So he just clears the wall, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 4-1. Here's Yelich at the dish. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The wind of the pitch. That's outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Carpenter, 26 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Brewers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One out, base is empty.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. Couple of changes.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Man at second with one away. And up next for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. And that one fouled off. Man at second. At the belt and fires. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Strike one. Green at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side. Throw over to Bowers, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Detroit making up ground with this homer. Back at Comerica Park, Willie Adames stands in. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That to right. Flashes the left. On the run and catch. 1 up, 1 down. Chorio batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Bauers. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's and welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Popped up. Bauers in position. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And here is Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Yelich makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's Javier Baez. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one pulled foul. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 4-2. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. Sends it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. In the air, right field. And it drops in. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now that.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Perez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Ripped towards third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And here it comes. He goes down looking. They put ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Out to center. Mitchell sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Check swing. He went. Strike one. That one ripped. Chourio ranging back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
And a foul ball. The pitch. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Riley Green. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and single. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike three. One left for Detroit. They still trail it. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bowers stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is downstairs.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
The 2-1. Bounce to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. On the ground right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chourio, the runner at third. Bowers on at first with nobody out. Hot shot to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Here comes the skipper. Will Vest gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering misses down and away. One run across to the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Clips the corner, strike one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7. Bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. In the air, left field. Yelich on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's towards center. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Tracks it down for the out. And a couple of quick outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Contreras stands in now and watches strike one. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Meadows pulls it down. Now it's Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Terang leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And they get Adames for the out. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joel Payamps.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. There's a swing and a miss. Payamps, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And the righty deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. So the lineup flips over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Payamps is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Tigers down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Devin Williams into the game. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is definitely a rarity, a one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.